I'm telling you, to me, if you come and tell me that the basis of your religion is that God put himself, that he impregnated a woman named Mary, and she became then his mother. He impregnated his mother and came into the womb of Mary and then was born out of a vagina. To me, the conversation's over. Your religion, to me, has no appeal, because to me that's just disgusting and doesn't make sense. My personal view, right? I respect your right to have your view.
Are you saying that God can't do that, or he just wouldn't do that?
Excellent.
Because there's a difference. There's
Sure.
things I can't do and things I just wouldn't do.
Agreed. So
He asked, can he do it or would he do it? Which one of those were you addressing?
So-
to me, it sounded like you, in some sense, were addressing both. But I think the fundamental claim is that he can't do it. It's against his nature.
Thank you.
Is that right?
Sure. So let me just give you an example, right? And I think it'll clarify this, right? Do you believe God would have sexual intercourse with a woman?
I believe God has the power to do that if he wanted to, but he wouldn't want to because of his moral nature.
Thank you. So let's say a wife. It's not immoral to have sex with a wife, right? I mean, you have a wife, I'm assuming. So I'm sure you have intercourse, right?
Lots.
The point there being that that's not immoral, right? So would God do that? Get a wife and have sex with her?
Yeah, but again, it's not a question of power or ability. It's a question of he wouldn't
It's
do
against
that.
his nature, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. I'm asking you, if somebody was to ask you, can God get married and have sex with a woman? What would you
clarify, say, as far as power, God has the ability to do anything that doesn't entail a contradiction or qualifications like that. As far as things that he would actually do, he's not going to contradict his own moral nature.
Thank you. So I would say again, God would not contradict his own nature by being born out of the vagina of a woman. For example, let me finish. There is what we call pleading insanity. Right? Like if you go to court and let's say you're married, like for example, and you come home and you find some dude in bed with your wife, and you're like, this is crook, homie. Like you get crazy on him, you beat him, right? And you go to court, and they say, hey, you know what, you beat a person. You would say, well, I was out of my senses. In a human court, we would accept that. We'd say, hey, you know, temporary insanity. We plead insanity, right? We would accept it. That's humans, right? So that's moral because, you know, you didn't know what you were doing. I don't believe that that's God's morality. God's above all of that.